Yep.
Well, we're back. Welcome back to the Scottish County Singles draw for the 2025 competition this year. We've got 108 entries over 10 leagues this year as well, and I'll hand it to Stuart. We'll go through the sponsors and a bit more details and thank yous quickly.
Before we get that, so regional teams that have actually entered is Aberdeen, Dundee, Murray, Inverness, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Dumfries, Irvine, Cumbernauld, Dunfermline and Glenrothes. So, big sponsors again this year. We've got Strachan and Armagh to thank, as always. Couldn't do this event, singles event and the teams event without these sponsors. So thank you very much to Strachan and Armagh, and to Peridin. Again, Peridin over the years have supported us, which is great. Stuart Green from Green Bays, thank you Stuart. On board, continuing sponsorship. That's Ben Davis, Hotwire, Justin Greetrix. Again, thank you Justin. Tom Jonas Uterin. For the 32 qualifiers this year, we're going to give each qualifier one of the Tone Chocks, the V10s. So that's something to think about. Thanks again to Kelvin Smith Insurance and Sims Automatics for last year's sponsorship. So hopefully they'll continue with us this year. Thanks to the Q Club in Glasgow, to Lake Sharma, to Sanj and to Rashi and all the staff that help run the singles. To Scott McIntosh, the fitter. Again, another sponsor. He sponsors every year, so thank you Scott. The photographer Michelle Cohen from Cohen Art. Excellent job last year, Michelle. So we're getting Michelle back again this year to come and help. GBR with the lighting. Again, GBR helping us every year. And well done to Michael Collum and Mark Davis for last year's finalists. So we'll move on to the draw now then. Yep. So, first team, first region, Aberdeen. Aberdeen are getting 6 qualifiers. They had 17 entries, as you can see on the screen. So, okay, our Group A, they're going to be 5, Group B is going to be 4, Group C is going to be 4, and Group D is going to be 4. So if you select the first number, and Group A.
4 winners qualify in Group B versus Group D, and that gives us a
first ball.
First ball is 15.
And 15 is Christopher Smart. Group B.
Number 6.
Gavin McRobb. Group C.
Number 13.
And that. Group D.
Number 2.
Andy Gregg. So back to Group A.
Number 5.
Richard Buckley. Hold on, Caird, somebody write this down. And Group B.
Number 8.
And that is Mark Byrne. Group C.
Number 11.
Number 11 is Scott Patterson. Group D.
Number 16.
And that's John Robertson. Okay, so we're back to Group A.
Number 14.
That's David Thompson. Group B.
Number 12.
Stephen Clark. Group B.
And Group C.
Number 4.
Jason. And back to A.
Number 7.
Mark Davis. Last year's finalist. Group B.
Number 3.
Mark Houghton. And Group C.
Number 17.
Derek Morrison. And Group D.
Number 1.
Christian Campbell.
Should be Group C.
Sorry, Group C. Right, got number 1. All right. And Group D.
Number 10.
Number 10 is Darren Walker.
Last one.
The last one for Group A.
Number 9.
Number 9, and that is Rennie Taticic. Okay, so that is Aberdeen concluded. Do you want me to run through the groups just now, or will we do it after?
I run through.
Right, so Group A is number 15 is Christopher Smart. Number 5 is Richard Buckley. 14 David Thompson, Mark Davis, and Rennie Taticic. That's Group A. Group B is Gavin McRobb, Mark Byrne, Stephen Clark, Mark Houghton. Group C, Neil Moore, Derek Morrison, Scott Patterson, Christian Campbell. And Group D, Andy Gregg, John Robertson, Derry Simpson, and Derek Walker. So we'll now move on to Cumbernauld, I think.
This is 8 players, 2 groups of 4, 2 qualifiers from the winners from each group.
So, Group A.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Stephen Wardropper. And Group B
Number 1.
is Sam Mackay. Back to Group A,
Number 7.
and that is Martin Shields. Group B,
5.
and that is Martin Cook. Group A,
Number 3.
and that is Sean Boxall. And Group B,
Number 4.
and that is Lewis Murphy. Back to Group A,
Number 2.
William Thompson.
One ball on the left.
Last
Number
ball.
8.
And that is Brandon Langan. Right, so we've got Group A, we've got Stephen Wardropper, Martin Shields, Sean Boxall, and William Thompson. And Group B, we have Sam Mackay, Martin Cook, Lewis Murphy, and Brandon Langan. So let's move on to Dumfries Sands.
4 qualifiers this year, 12 entries, and it'll be 4 groups of 3.
There will be 4 group winners. So, Group A,
Number 11.
Bobby Jones. Group B,
Number 4.
Jamie Stewart. Group C.
Number 6.
Cody Woodward. And Group D.
Number 10.
Lewis Tate. And back to Group A.
Number 3.
Ian Liffin. Group B.
Number 5.
Ben Smith. Group C.
Number 8.
That is Christopher Sharkey. Chris Sharkey. Group D.
Number 9.
James Wright. Right, back to Group A.
Sure. Only 3 balls left. No, that's 4.
Let's do that.
2.
Paul Jameson. Group B.
Number 1.
Keir Forteeth. Group C.
Number 7.
James Wright. Oh, sorry, that's not that. It's Robert Kerr. Number 7. Robert Kerr.
I wonder who the last one is then.
Must be me then.
It's number 12.
And Group D. Stuart Johnson. Okay, so we're moving on to
Dundee.
Dundee now. 17 players, 6 qualifiers, same as other group. 4 group winners. And then the second playoffs to qualify from that. So again, it'll be the winner from Group A and C on the second place. And then B and D, second place playoffs. So Group A. So we should have numbers 1 to 17, yeah?
Do.
Yep.
Number 5.
Emmett McCool. And Group B.
Number 13.
That's Craig Sanford. Group C.
Number 1.
And that's Welland Holroyd. And Group B.
Number 14.
Jamie Reid. Okay, back to Group A.
The number 10.
That is Kenny Simpson. Group B.
Number 11.
That is David Polly. It's Group B, yeah. Group C.
Number 16.
Tom Messer. And Group D.
Number 12.
Number 12 is Neil Dargy. So we're back to Group A.
Number 2.
That's Michael Cosgrove.
Number 9.
It's Jamie Anderson.
He's a owner, isn't he?
Group C.
Number 6.
Mark McCulloch. And Group D,
15.
and that's Billy White. Okay, so we're back to Group A.
Number 4.
Stuart Mitchell. Group B,
It's number 8.
Paul Cochrane. Group C,
It's number 17.
Chris Inglis. And Group D,
It's number 3.
Stephen Milne.
And one left. Which is
Which goes to Group A,
number 7.
and that is Andrea Dickey. So before we move on here, I'll go back to Dumfries because we never actually put out the names of the groups. So in Group A, it's going to be Bobby Jones, Ian Liffin, Paul Jameson. In Group B, it's going to be Jamie Stewart, Ben Smith, Keir Forteeth. Group C is going to be Cody Woodwards, Chris Sharkey, Robert Kerr. And in the last group, Group D, Lewis Tate, James Wright and Stuart Johnson. In Dundee, Group A, it's going to be Emmett McCool, Kenny Simpson, Michael Cosgrove, Stuart Mitchell, Andrea Dickey. Group B, Craig Sanford, David Pawley, Jamie Anderson, Paul Cochrane. Group C, Welland Holroyd, Tom Messer, Mark McCulloch, Chris Inglis. Group D, Jamie Reid, Neil Dargay, Billy White, Stephen Milne. So we'll move on now.
To Dunfermline.
Dunfermline have 10 players. They have a Group A and a Group B, 5 players in each. Winner from each, and then we'll have a second place playoff for final spot. The Group A. Are you ready?
Number 8.
Hamish Herd. Group B.
Number 5.
And that is Morgan McInnes. Group A.
Number 6.
George Gibson. Group B.
It's number 2.
Preston McInnes. Group A.
Number 9.
David Grant. Group B.
Number 10.
Tam McLeod. Group A.
Is number 3.
Jamie Thompson. And Group B.
Number 1.
Ewan Gillen. Group A. Final person.
Number 7.
Final player is Andy Hamilton. And final person for
Number 4.
Richard Kisprak. Okay, so Group A consists of Hamish Herd, George Gibson, David Grant, Andy Hamilton. In Group B, Morgan McInnes, Preston McInnes, Tam McLeod, Ewan Gillen and Richard Kisbrook. So we'll now move on to Edinburgh, I think.
Yes.
So Edinburgh have 7 players. There's going to be a group of 3 and a group of 4, one qualifier. And the winners from each group, they play each other off for the qualifying space. So when you're ready, numbers 1 to 7.
Yep. We have number 3.
Gavin Gillespie,
Group A.
in Group A. Group B,
Number 6.
that's Gary Simmons. Group A,
Number 2.
is Christopher Hilton. Group B,
Number 7.
Jim Riley. Group A,
Will be number 1.
Craig McGilvray. Group B,
Number 4.
Darren Gilbertson.
And the last one is number 5.
And that's Mark Richard, which goes into Group B. Number 5, Mark Richards.
Group A.
Okay, so Group A is Gavin Gillespie, Christopher Hilton, Craig McGilvray. Group B, Gary Simmons, is it Ian or John Riley? Jim Riley, Darren Gilbertson, Mark Richards. So the winners play each other for a place in the last 32. Let's move on now to Glasgow. So
12 entries, 4 groups of 3. All 4 group winners qualify.
okay, so A, B, C and D groups.
You ready? Number 9.
George Hattie. Group B,
Number 10.
Dougie Lindsay. Group C,
Number 11.
Joseph Blythe. And Group D,
It's number 6.
Michelle Cohen. Group A,
Number 12.
Dennis McGonigal. Group B,
Number 2.
Martin Craig. Group C,
Number 7.
Michael Collin. Group D,
Number 5.
Ryan McLaughlin. Back to Group A,
Number 1.
Dean McAleese. Group B,
Number 8.
Lam. Group C,
Number 4.
Danny Kaplan.
And finally, number 3.
And that is Curtis Craig. So the groups are Group A, George Hattie, Dennis McGonigal, Dean McAleese. Group B, Dougie Lindsay, Martin Craig, Wyle Lamb. Group C, Joseph Blythe, Michael Collum, Ryan McLaughlin, Curtis Craig. So let's move on to the next. So we're on to Glen Rothes. 6 players.
1 qualifier, 2 groups of 3, and winners play off for the spot, similar to Edinburgh.
So numbers 1 to 6.
Ready?
Yep.
Number 4.
Mike Pierce. Group B,
Number 5.
Scott Sherritt. Group A,
Number 6.
Daniel Tennant. Group B,
Number 2.
Michael Bissett. Group A,
Number 3.
McGregor Simpson.
The last one is number 1.
And that is Scott Spencer. Okay, so Group A, Mike Pierce, Daniel Tennant, McGregor Simpson. Group B, Scott Sherritt, Michael Bissett, and Scott Spencer. That's Glen Rothes done. We're on to Inverness now.
Exactly the same as Dunfermline, 2 groups of 5, 3 qualifiers, winners qualify, and the seconds play off for the 3rd qualifying spot.
So Group A and B are consisting of 5 players each. And we're ready, so numbers 1 to 10
It's number 10.
is John McElhaney. Group B,
Number 8.
Hugh Ross. Where's that?
Somewhere. Number 9.
Right, so we're back to Group A, and that is Alec Cooper.
Alex.
Alex Cooper. Group B,
Number 3.
Michael Forrett. And Group A,
Number 1.
Dale Campbell. And Group B,
Number 7.
Stephen McCracken. Group A,
Number 5.
and that's Jamie McCowitt. Group B,
Number 6.
and it's Gordon Ross. Group A, final person,
Number 4.
Gary Bryce. Number 4, that was it? Yep.
Aye.
And the final person,
It's number 2.
and that is Mark Simpson. So that concludes Inverness. So Group A is John McElhaney, Alex Cooper, Dale Campbell, Jamie McCowitt, and Gary Bryce. Group B is Stephen McCracken, Hugh Ross, Michael Forrett, Gordon Ross and Mark Simpson. Do you want to find that ball first before we move?
Don't need to mind them.
Do we not? Yeah. So we're now moving on to Irvine and District. So they have 4 players.
One group, one qualifier, so no draw required. The players are
Nicky Carr, Stephen Stamp, Stuart Garrick and Cameron Armstrong.
and more exactly the same. 5 players, one qualifier, no draw required. The players are
James McKenzie, Gary Pope, Tyron Harden, Adam McLeod, can't read that one, Ila Versteg, is it? Ila Versteg. Okay.
so that concludes the draw. I won't get this on the website until tomorrow. I'm busy tonight. Obviously, I'm up in Glasgow. I'm straight to travel home as well. But I will be up tomorrow. I'll put a message in the captain's chat so you can let your players know when it's there. I'll do the group tables and I'll do a fixture list for everyone. And we'll put a couple of wee dates on it. Stuart will go through this just so there's no left to last minute again. We have tried to make the group smaller this year, so there's not as much pressure on the players to play the match as well. Hopefully this helps.
So you've got 16 weeks to play all the matches, that's including playoffs. So that takes us up to the August the 17th to be finished. So we don't want to be cramming all the matches into the last week, guys and ladies. So the last 32, the dates for the last 32 will be Friday the 26th of September. It'll be a 5 PM start. The final will be the next evening on the Saturday the 27th of September at the Q Club. Same for the qualifiers, last 32. The prize fund will be announced later on in the next month or two. The format for regional qualifying is going to be 4 frames. Do you want to explain that, Pierre?
Same as the past 2 years, it's 4 frames, but if the match gets to 3-0, the match stops. It's 3 points a win, 1 point for a draw. Obviously, if the match is 2-1, the last frame is played, so it's either a win or a draw.
Okay, so it can end up 2-2, 3-0, such like, or 3-1. Right, so I think that takes us up to the format to the final. So at the last 32, there'll be a best of 3 to the final. And I think that concludes us for the
I think that's it.
formation. Yep. So once again, thanks for everybody for entering this year, and good luck to everybody competing. Want to say our last word? So,
No, I think that's us.
Yep.
But we do have Stuart playing this year for a change,
hooray!
so we'll see if he
I'll
qualifies.
make up the numbers. Right. So, see you all soon. Take care.
Oh, Stuart's in the semi-final of Dumfries soon. It will be live streamed. I'll make sure I share the link everywhere.